Okay, I want you to drop in. I don't want you to worry about doing this right. It's not a workout, it's reconnection. So let's feel your weight, your breath, the surface underneath you, and let your body decide how deep you go today. We're going to start with a cat-cow. These moves are pretty traditional, so I want you to explore them. Go outside of the box today and feel your body. We want your ribs to actually expand, and I want you to breathe into the back, into the rib cage, into the chest, slowly arching and slowly rounding. And taking a little pause to rock back and forth, warming up the wrists, engaging the core a little bit, just feeling my body out here. Maybe a little side to side action, shoulder to hips, different dynamic movements. Explore, follow your body, your breath. We want to add a segmentation or articulation into the spine with the cat-cows now, so feel free to start at the hips. Vertebrae by vertebrae, we lift up and then reverse it again, starting at the hips. We're going to vertebrae by vertebrae lower it down, the belly, the chest. Lift that head on up, articulating the different areas of the spine, just like a strand of pearls. There's no wrong here, no right here, just noticing, feeling our body, feeling what's open, what's maybe a little tighter. You can go ahead and add some circles, thoracic circles here. Dropping that body down, lifting it back up, swapping sides, feeling which side feels more natural, which rotation feels more comfortable, and just exploring that discomfort. Personally, I've noticed a lot of fitness classes that I've taken or yoga classes that I've taken are very strict when it comes to the movements. They don't really show you how to explore, but I want you to do that today. I encourage you to move that body a little differently than you normally do. So I'm resetting here. We're going to move right back into our child's pose, adding some rocks here. So just a further dynamic movement for child's pose. I'm adding a little activation of the core, the pelvic floor, and then I'm going to relax right on into it. Walking the hands over to one side. We're going to get a nice intercostal stretch here. So if you walk over to the right, place that left hand down, your right hand on top of it, and breathe into that left side rib cage, that underarm. Swap out the side, slowly walk to the other side, doing the same thing. Letting your breath stretch to places that maybe your brain forgot about. We're going to come back to a center position and shift forward into a little bear plank. So tucking your toes, lifting your knees slightly off the ground. Get a feel for it. You can drop it back down, lift again. You should feel a nice TVA, your transverse abdominals engage here. Lifting and lowering, waking up that deep core without any kind of bracing. It's beautiful work. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and straighten those legs as we press back into a down dog and walk it out here. Pedaling means we're just bending one knee at a time. Maybe like pedaling a bike, not sure, but we love this stretch. It feels amazing, especially in the morning at the end of the day. So let's go ahead and explore it a little bit. I want you to press forward towards a plank. So head towards the front of the mat, drop the booty, we'll press it back. Feeling what fires up, maybe what relaxes. No need to hold it anywhere. You can keep it moving, whatever is feeling good here. Now I'm adding a different dynamic move. I'm going up on my toes, so I'm lifting the heels, engaging that whole posterior chain of the body. Lowering it back down. Feel free to do one foot at a time, go slower. And when you're ready, we're going to roll forward into an up dog. So we're going to lower the hips all the way down to the ground. Roll those shoulders up and back. Lift that chest and chin up. Feel free to hold it here. Take a couple breaths. Roll those hips side to side. And on your next breath, we're going to press it back into child's pose. Feel free to widen your knees, your feet, wherever they fall naturally. And going back and forth from up dog into child's pose. Play around with it. Add articulations, maybe just go from one pose to another, lengthen the front side of your body, the back side of your body. We are exploring here and loving it all. I want you to take your time. There's nothing urgent. I want you to feel your hands, your knees, anything that's touching the ground. Let them guide you. Feel free to pause the video and explore further, or just do this again later. And when you're ready, we're gonna come right back up into our quadruped tabletop, one hand behind that head, and we're gonna lift open up to the sky. These are our T-spine openers. Doing a couple, trying to keep the hips stable and just open up that upper body. Breathing, no holding the breath. Let's swap out the side when you're ready, hand behind the head. Our gaze will follow as we turn. Nice, natural, neutral movement. Your body does not need to be perfect. It needs to be present. That is the goal here. So go ahead, tuck those toes. We're gonna work our way back into a down dog, actually into a three-legged dog. Lifting one leg, it doesn't have to go high. And then we're gonna bring it up forward, stepping it outside of that same side hand. So we're in a nice wide lunge. Feel free to add a couple of rocks here, some movement. It does not have to be static. And then we'll press the hips back into a triangular type of pose. So both legs straighten out. Feel it out. They may shake, they may wobble. We're building strength. We're building that muscle memory. Let's shift forward, drop that knee. Both arms are coming up with a reach. Inhale, fill that body up with air. Open up those arms. Feel free to add a hamstring stretch in here. If it's earlier in the day, it might not go as smooth, but check it out. Let's see where your body lands. Toes will come up and flex as we press back. Controlled, beautiful movement here. Feel free to hold the hamstring stretch if that feels good right now. Otherwise, we're gonna just work our way back into that triangle, lunge, and press back. More movement, more juiciness for those joints. And when you're ready, I want you to take that foot back into a plank. Get it back there. It doesn't have to be smooth. Press it back. Let's reset. Maybe a couple heel lifts on the toes. You could just hang out here, maybe a pedal. But we are gonna swap right on over to the other side. Three-legged dog, legs coming up just a little bit. And we will bring it forward. That foot is coming outside of the same side hand, whichever side you're on. And we're repeating it. So a little movement here, a little love. And we're gonna press back, straightening those two legs, and then right back into that forward lunge. Opening up the inner thighs, the groin. A lot of love here. I want you to try and relax the center of your body. Beautiful. Dropping that knee. We're coming on up. Both arms for a reach. Inhale. Open wide. And those hamstring press backs if we're feeling it today. Or you can hang out in a lunge. Maybe a couple openers, a couple reaches. Feel it out. Explore, explore. Give yourself that freedom of movement, of body reconnection. And we're just taking note of where our body lands today. So as we shift forward, we're going right back up into our triangle lunge press backs. The more consistent we stay practicing these mobility flows, the easier it becomes the further we move. So stepping back into our plank, we're going to press back into that down dog. Nice, beautiful stretch here. Dropping the knees to the ground. We're back in that quadruped position, but I want you to widen those hands out here. So what I'm doing is a little bit of scapular retraction, and I'm pressing those shoulder blades in towards each other as I dip the chest down and then pressing the hands into the ground. I'm rounding out that upper back. So I'm really playing with that mobility and the movement of the scapula area. All right, beautiful. Let's get onto your back. I want your feet flat, hip width apart, knees bent. So we're gonna press through your heels. We're gonna lift your hips slowly with control. All the way up and drop it all the way down. Feel free to add a little pelvic rock if you will. And then on your next rep, when we go up, I don't want you to drop all the way down. So I want you to do kind of like these half reps. Feel free to lift your arms up. Adds a little bit of a challenge, but we're working on this engagement. So that hamstring, that glute engagement. We want to feel this. And wants to, we want to feel good here. A little extra on that last rep. I want you to hold those hips up for a few seconds. Feel a little bit of a burn and then slowly lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Arms to the side. We're going to lift those legs up into a tabletop. I'm doing a little bit of an activation here by bringing those knees towards my face and then away from me. Slow, controlled, feeling that TVA kind of fire up here. And then we're going to start with a little bit of a spinal twist. So knees are going from side to side. I want you to feel that range of motion before you drop them all the way down. Don't let them fall. This is all controlled. Once you're settled there, if you want to add a little bit more into this, we can bring in that upper body to really lengthen out the spine, the fascia, the tissue that support the nervous system all the way down the body here. And when you're ready, we'll lift one leg up, the other leg, and then same thing to the other side. And explore. That arm can go up overhead. It can go across the chest. Maybe you don't have so much arms into the movement tonight, depending on how you feel. This can vary day to day, but it's a beautiful opener for that body. Incredible work. Let's move into our cool down. I want you to go ahead, grab those legs into your chest. Relax. This is all about relaxing. There's a lot of engagement, relaxation today. And I want you to try and relax that pelvic floor, the groin, all the goodness in the center of your body. Try one leg at a time. Hook that arm or grab the thigh underneath your knee, whatever feels good today, with that other leg extended. Relax your pelvic floor. Open. I want you to think of opening everything. If you've done one of my pelvic floor classes or modules before, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. This is a classic move. Wonderful, especially as a woman, to relax that bod and downregulate. Amazing job today. Really, really good work. Let's keep showing up. Let's keep repeating this. Let's get really comfortable doing it. Let's master the movement of our body. I'm so here for it. I'll see you soon.